YouTubies? It is a beautiful June Sunday afternoon. Done some chores around the farm, took care of all the critters, went ahead and harrowed our quarantine field, then turned around and plugged it to get it ready for the next seeding, which we'll probably put down either later today or tomorrow. But had a couple minutes to spare while I wait for the wife to get back from the coast with her load of hay. So I had a couple minutes to spare. Did a video a couple days ago about the flood damage to our bridge that takes us down to the gun range in the upper fields. Haven't been down to the creek since I took those videos, and we got flash flooding the last 2 nights in a row. So I'm going to be kind of horrified as to what I'm going to run into, but I'm going to take the ATV. I'm going to go down there and see if I can't brace it or at least make it passable. But got my tools, got everything I need. Gonna mosey on down, but before I do, why don't you take a gander at these two knuckleheads. That is a temporary run-in that we built using trees that I cut down from the upper pastures, and then Dee did her own little take on it. So was supposed to save us a little bit of money. Ended up costing us over $800, mostly in hardware and plywood, but really cool to see that the boys are finally starting to use it. Alright, well, that being said, no further ado, we'll head on down towards the creek. See ya. Bye. Well, hey guys, down here in the playground, took the trail from the back pasture down here into the playground. Figured I'd do a real quick walk around to make sure we hadn't lost any more trees or lost the fence. Like I said earlier, we had a pretty bad series of storms come through for the last 2 nights in a row. So I've had this section cordoned off from the boys for the last week or so, just to kind of give it a chance to recover. Plus, really don't like them in the woods when there's a storm going on. You know, horses are afraid of every bloody thing, so they have a tendency to freak out, and didn't want them to run through the fence. So we're down here in the playground. Don't see any new trees down. Don't see any damage. That's good. So no storm damage. I see they have eaten all the rye, and that the Kentucky 32 that we put down doesn't seem to be taking. So got a couple odds and ends, a couple sticks and whatnot that I need to pick up and move around. But this is the reason why I came down here. Wanted to see how the bridge has been faring, and I can tell you from the last video I took, that bridge has sunk maybe another foot and a half. Hell, I'm going to say probably 2 to 3 foot. So I'm going to try a Mickey rig brace on it today, try to get the level itself back up, so that I can at least get across it. It won't fix it, it won't repair it, but it'll make it functional, and then I can brainstorm and figure out what I want to do next. So okay. Yeah, as I suspected, this thing has really settled quite a bit since the bottom course broke. So that's really not cool. That erosion isn't doing too terribly bad. Got some erosion going on right there. I've seen worse, but all right. So the plan of attack here, temporarily, is I'm going to use a couple center blocks, and then I'm going to use a scissor lift style jack and see if I can't get it to settle up or raise up a little bit. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's going to be an exercise in futility, but going to give it a whirl and go from there. Okay, so what I did just a moment ago is we took a couple cinder blocks and kind of made a temporary leg, if you will. Shoved it down in the mud as far as I could and then stacked them up. I'm not really particularly keen on the last one, so I'm going to try swapping it out. But my plan is to make like a leg or a stand, and then use a piece of wood, and then try to jack it up. See how sturdy it becomes. See what I can get away with. Said this before and I'll say it again. I have no idea if this will work, or I'm just wasting my time. But gotta try something, right? Well, that ain't gonna raise it. Ain't gonna raise it up one penny. And pretty sure it's actually gonna collapse. Yeah. Cinder block is cracked. So that ain't gonna help matters at all. Alright, so here we are a couple days later. I don't know how many days it's been since I started filming this, but it's been a couple days. It's rained a couple more times, almost every night. We've had flash floods last couple nights. So haven't really had a chance to get down here and work on this at all. Got a couple minutes today during lunchtime. Figured I'd come down here and see what else I could do. So don't know if you can see it. Went out and got a 12-ton bottle jack. Got 2 of them, and I'm going to try to walk the bridge up to the point where I can get some cinder blocks in there and just kind of brace it temporarily. Cinder blocks don't seem like they've sank a whole lot since I put them in. We'll go from there. So enjoy the view of my butt.
Well, boys and girls, that concludes today's festivities. No, seriously. Well, here, I gotta fix that ramp. But let's go over here, aka the mud pit. Yeah, see now it's a little too high on the side that fell. But you know what? That's a damn sight better than it was. So at least it's stable now. I wonder what I could do over here to raise this end up. Probably have to do the same damn thing. Have to get me some cinder blocks, put them in the water, and raise it up until it's level. But you know, guys, on the bright side, at least now I can cross it with a horse or with the lawn equipment. Yeah, I know it ain't fixed, it's rigged, but it gets me across the creek, which has been important. So I'm gonna put you down, and I'm gonna see what I can do about shoring up this ramp. You know, maybe with a cinder block or two.